way? Go ahead.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, well,
We're all fighting each other.
Rantas takes an arrow to the throat. Let's start. Okay, so you're in the city of Neverwinter. I think we sort of talked about, or I tried to get people to give me reasons why they'd be there, and some people just give me vague reasons, and that's fine.
Did somebody spunk on the floor here? What's this all about?
Sure, it's glowing spunk.
Okay,
It's like you find it in the Underdark.
Okay, sorry, there's a file I need to copy in here. What's the file?
Yeah, hang on.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
I'm gonna drop it in.
Oh, he's gonna drop it.
Drop it low.
There. Save that in the same folder. And then all you have to do is run.
Wait a minute. Whoa, some files can contain viruses.
Yeah. Trust me, if I could put a fucking virus in this right now that would melt your face, I would do it.
Why are you so angry? Jeez.
I'm not. Okay, save that in the folder and launch it. So you're in a bar called the Maidenhead in the middle of Neverwinter. None of you are from Neverwinter, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So, Lance, I think you know why you're here. You've already stated it.
Yep.
Dean, we're going to say you're...
Here for mysterious reasons.
No,
Looking for technical help.
going with your charlatan background, we'll say... well, of course, we know you're fleeing some guy.
I'm looking for somebody to help me install a character.
You're
What
looking for
was
character
your,
references.
What was... You had something in your background about somebody's hunting you down or something like that? I can't remember.
I think I owe somebody.
Yeah, you wronged the wrong person or something like that.
Yeah.
So you're in Neverwinter. You thought you'd be safe here, but now you feel like somebody you might have been followed here and there, so you decide you want to get the hell out of town. You just got a bad feeling.
So we're in the bar, right?
Yeah, you're in the Maidenhead. You're at the bar right now. There's this kind of drunken noble guy there. You thought maybe you could.
Holy shit, drunken noble guys.
You're kind of short on cash. Thought maybe you could use that guy. And while you're at the bar across from you, there's a half-elven guy who seems to be querying the innkeeper. He says he's looking for a dwarf by the name of Gundren.
Gundren?
Gundren. And just as he's kind of saying that, this Dragonborn comes in. It's kind of midday, so the bar's not really that full. But the people who are here, I'll take note of the Dragonborn because they're very rare. So I think everybody kind of turns.
I walk in, I go, smooth skin, pour me an ale.
So Gundren, you're here, or Balasar, you're here because you heard again that there's a dwarf called Gundren looking for to hire guards or something. So you've come here.
Seriously, what's this all about? Like,
what do I know about Dragonborn?
You should know pretty much what you knew when you created the character. So that they're rare, noble kind of species, and you don't see too many of them too often. It would have been weird if this party had two, for example.
I was counting on that.
Actually, half-elves are rare as well. So you've noticed that there's a bard kind of plucking away, trying to get some money over in the other table, and he's also half-elven. And Lance Pax overhears Lantham, or the cleric at the guy at the bar, asking about looking for this Gundren guy who's hiring. So your ears kind of perk up, thinking, "Oh, maybe this is my chance to get out of this barding life for a bit."
Yes.
So the bartender points, or the innkeeper points to this guy over here, and he's at a table with another martial-looking dude.
This guy here?
Yeah, and Balasar, you don't really need directions. Somebody gave you a description of what he looked like, so you gather from what you understand that this is the guy you're looking for.
This is the guy I'm looking for?
Well, this is the guy that's hiring right now.
I toss a copper for the information, and I wander on over.
All right. As you're wandering the table, you cross paths with a Dragonborn that stops there and just looks confused. And he follows. I guess he follows you. You guys almost reach the table, I guess, at the same time, unless Pierre's saying he's not going to the table.
Oh yeah, I'll go over. And you're half elven.
Yes.
I
Never
speak
seen
in.
one of you before.
I'll speak an Elvish greeting.
This sounds gay.
Speak.
May your trees be ever leaved and green.
When you hug your tree, may you find a knot hole at the right height.
Oh yeah, this is gay.
We don't say that in the forest.
We just do it.
So I pull up a chair.
May your leaves cover your hemorrhoids.
I look over at the dwarf and I said, "I hear you're a dwarf looking to hire some people for a caravan."
Did I say caravan? I did, right? Okay.
Did you say
So he says, "Aye, but I'll need more than 2 men."
I'll be wandering the bar, trying to eavesdrop.
And who might you be? And you see the guy with him, who you hear him kind of, when you're approaching, you hear him kind of refer to him as Sildar. He kind of eyes you guys up and down as if he's appraising you, right? And he doesn't look pleased, basically. Or doesn't look impressed, let's put it that way.
My name is Lantham, a cleric of Mistra.
Mistra, you say?
Yes, the Lady of the Light.
Mistress of magic, is she not?
Of course.
Isn't she dead?
Controller of the Weave.
Excellent.
Tales of her demise have been greatly exaggerated.
Is that right? Well, I cannot say otherwise, I guess. Is there more than just the 2 of you, or are you all I've got?
I'm looking around and said,
You said 2 men, but there was only 1 half elf.
I mean men figuratively, of course. I need swords, man. More than just the 2 of you.
I'm pretty new here in Neverwinter, so I haven't really, Is this Neverwinter?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Kevin Morris is trying to call in. Now what happens?
You don't answer, just like he didn't answer
who's-
emails.
Who's hosting the call?
Well,
I am.
had you not called me, you could have subbed him for me.
Oh,
Well, I'm new here. I don't know anyone.
hang
Unfortunately.
on a second. Do we want to add Kevin in or not? Whoever's hosting can add him in. It's up to you.
I don't. Whatever.
Oh, wait, he
I
just
don't-
messaged me.
he messaged.
Oh, he just sent me fucking Alzheimer's. This call from Kevin Morris. I don't know what that means.
What did he write?
Fucking Alzheimer's.
That's what he wrote.
I guess he forgot that we were playing or something.
Yeah.
Well, if he forgot, too bad for him. I wouldn't even call him.
It's not that. If he didn't read the email said that there's nothing for him until after,
Yeah.
tonight's session or something.
Yeah. Okay, before we continue, Ken, what are the 2 of you guys doing hovering around the table here?
I was eavesdropping. I will
Of
now,
course, so you,
hearing this, will say, "Oh, a job. You guys are looking for extras."
I look him up and down. Is he
by the way,
carrying a
Lance, I don't know if I have the right name for your guy, so because I was
Yeah,
confused.
that's fine. Pax is fine.
He's what, Packy?
Pax.
I'm so glad you're streaming this.
We can edit
Yeah.
that. We can edit that.
This is why I play. This is why I play. Okay, so Balasar, you were saying you were going to look at the half
Hey,
elf?
Yes,
Another half
I
elf.
wrote it down on top of a train.
I look at the other half elf, and I say, Do you carry bolas and elf?
Bolas.
Bolas?
What are bolas?
And then I turned to the dwarf and said,
He is okay. He has no bolas.
So I lean to the dwarf and say, are you looking to hire people? Are you leaving soon? Like really soon? Like today?
So the dwarf kind of sees the 2 of you adding in, and he gestures to the empty chairs, which of course are not on the map, but let's just pretend they're there. So he invites you guys to sit. But Sildar kind of, when Rantax sits next to Sildar, he kind of shuffles his chair closer to Gundren. And the dwarf says, Aye, I am looking to hire. I need to make way this afternoon here with Sildar to head back towards Phandelver.
That'd
And
be perfect.
I need
I'm
men.
in.
I need men to leave tomorrow morning with a caravan, with 2 wagons I've arranged to be delivered.
To Stalingrad?
Insight. Is this guy lying to me? Because I'm about
Hey,
to take his
so-
head off.
Shit face. I'm doing my best with these accents, so fuck you. This is for your experience, asshole.
I think it would be best maybe if we left tonight or like in the next hour. I'd be willing to do that.
So Gundren looks at you and goes, Don't be daft. Nothing will be ready till tomorrow. What good would I have with you showing up in Phandelver without me supplies?
Was there any way we could load the carts faster, help them out?
No, I'm waiting for the man to fill up the carrots. He said he won't be ready till tomorrow. If they were ready today, I'd leave with them. I wouldn't
Carrots?
need more of you.
We're moving carrots.
You're... Why are you?
Don't on the DM's accents.
Why are you? Why are you in such a hurry?
I turn to the 2 elves and I go, speaking Elven, what language does this one speak?
I don't know, but it's very, very hard to understand. I called the barmaid over, ordered like 5,
So
6
your
drinks.
insight check, Pierre. He doesn't seem to be lying. He does seem to be your insight. He does seem to be like he does seem to want to rush out today. So
Wine's
Hey, rush out today? Oh, wait a minute. No, he said he was going out tomorrow. It's
no, he's leaving today. So let me just. Apparently, my accent is so heavy.
it's Rantax that wanted to leave like right now, but he's
Yes.
saying he's waiting for something, right?
Yes.
Oh, so Gundren. So he says, okay, so let's go through this because Lantham asked why he's in a rush. He goes, I'm in a rush because I've got a date to keep. I'm to meet my brothers around Phandelver.
Phandelver.
Phandelin's the name of the town, yes.
how far?
So
Do we know
the
where
cat-
that is?
So he looks at the group. He goes, "You do know where Phandelver is, don't you?"
I don't know. Do we?
I don't know. Make a history check. Who?
That's
Because
on
none of you
me.
guys are from around here, correct?
I am. Well,
We from around here.
northeast
Here's
here.
Here's my history check. I will persuade him that yes, I do know. No, I don't know.
Wow. Fuck, this adventure fails right off the bat because nobody knows where this is supposed to go. Okay, Lantham's heard of it. Lantham, you do know of Phandelver. It's a small frontier town. It's actually rather new, and it's south of Neverwinter, a couple of days travel.
This interests me. I will.
The other three of you all look stunned. Oh, actually, Rantax has heard of it too. But the other two guys are like, I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Must
Like I
be a
told
small,
you, it's
small
new
town.
here.
No, Lantham has heard of it.
Yes, I know. I'm saying I
Okay.
have. I have.
Lantham's, with his history check, has heard of Phandelver, yes.
It's off that away. A few
Aye,
days.
south of Neverwinter, down the high road, across the Tribord Trail.
Wow, how long have you been practicing that accent?
Is it that bad?
Oh,
No, it's good.
it's actually
It's
good.
it's really good. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He's impressed.
I love you guys, man.
I'm never doing accents again as DM.
He's been watching
So-
Star Trek reruns.
So, Sildar kind of leans into Gunner, and he's kind of whispering something here, but I don't know what your guys' passives are. But you do hear him seem to be muttering something about the tiefling, like, I don't think we should trust the tiefling. We don't know anything about him.
I just smile and wave at him.
What's wrong with tieflings?
Gundren says, no, we've got no choice. We've got no more time to waste. I need to hit the road now. My brothers are waiting.
Your brother's in trouble?
No, they're waiting.
Okay, Kevin's calling.
Is he
Yeah.
calling you?
So nobody answered the first call.
I feel like a jerk. So what do you guys want to do?
Oh, we can add him in. And,
Well, he can.
Nobody answered the first call.
He can listen.
Add him in if you want. We can find out what the hell's going on with him.
there you go. Do I even have him listed here?
So he says to you, I've bought enough supplies to fill 2 wagons, but they have no one to make the delivery. That's why I need the 4 of you to take the wagons for me.
I don't see him in Skype.
So you're not coming with us.
Aye, I'm leaving today with Sildar here. I'm in a rush. I need to get there to meet my brothers.
Sounds fine. I'm ready.
I'm sure we're more than capable of delivering a couple of.
However, I need all the supplies in due time.
Well, I'm sure you can trust us.
What kind of supplies?
Sildar cocks an eye at Lantham and then looks at Gundren expectantly like, we don't know these men.
What kind of supplies?
By the way, I was saying that, rolling my eyes and sort of looking at the tiefling.
They could just make off with the supplies, Gundren. You'll be wasting your money. Listen, Gundren says, I'll pay you each 10 gold if you come to Phandelver with me supplies.
Sure. What kind of supplies?
Why do you need to know? He looks at you suspiciously.
I'm just curious what's in the wagon. Like, if anything is up or explosive, or
I don't like to move illegal goods.
I have no problem with that.
So that's the question.
Actually, I hiss and I go, I agree with the horned one there. There is nothing illegal in this, is there?
I don't have a
So-
problem moving illegal goods. I just want to make sure nothing blows up on me.
So Gundren pulls out a scroll, unrolls it. He goes, dozen sacks of flour, several casks of salted pork, 2 kegs of strong ale, shovels, picks, crowbars, 5 lanterns, barrel of oil. He throws he gives you the scroll. You'll need this anyway to collect it.
And I look at it, I look at the list, I go, you have my axe.
Good. And the rest of you?
Well, I don't have an axe, but I'm up for it.
I pull up my tome.
I'm gonna hit him with my book.
And I start taking down impressions of the group.
Day one.
Day
Everyone
one.
here's an asshole.
Hired for Cataran, 10 gold. Upon delivery to
Phandelver.
Phandelver.
I look over. It just looks like stick drawings.
Gundren looks over at Lantham and says, "You need me to spell Phandelver for you?"
No, it's quite
I know
alright.
my accent's thick. So Gundren stands to leave, and Sildar.
So
kind of-
Kevin's here, by the way.
he goes,
Yeah, I'm online here.
Hello.
and he
Hello.
says, "Holy crap! He sounds like he's talking from the bathtub."
He's all muffled.
You might be in the bathtub. You never know.
Kevin, what was your goal for tonight? Because I didn't know. I don't have anything for you.
I'm just logging in to listen.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So
Well,
he's.
You can go into YouTube. We're streaming live right now.
Not YouTube, actually. Twitch TV.
The sad thing is he's telling the truth.
Not streaming,
cool.
just recording locally.
Aw.
We're not famous anymore. We're not good enough for kids.
Was it my tech problems that made people tune out?
I will upload it later. No, I get better resolution when I can record it locally.
Okay, so Sildar, when Gundren gets up, Sildar kind of, again, stands and says, I must protest. We don't know these men at all. And Gundren says, enough, we've wasted enough time. I need to go. Either the supplies will make it or they won't. But these men won't make their money, and they look desperate for it. He looks over at the tiefling.
I smile and wave again. Hey, how's it going?
This Sildar, I take a closer look at him. What is he wearing?
He's wearing chain,
Yeah.
and he...
Human?
yeah, he's human. Sorry, that's a good question. I'll tell you exactly what he looks like. Just find the page.
Because everyone who speaks Scottish with a Scottish accent has to be a dwarf. We know that. But the other one...
Yeah, so Sildar is human. Yep, that's correct. He is wearing.
Well,
chainmail,
you should
just
make a
like me.
perception check. You don't know if he's human, being a dragonborn and all.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah,
Could
you all
be,
look
he
alike.
could be a tall
You
dwarf.
guys you're all smooth skins to me.
Yeah, all right. So he's wearing chainmail armor. He's got no shield, but you can see he carries a long sword and a heavy crossbow.
20. There you go. Huh?
He definitely looks like a martial guy. Like he's been in a few scraps here and there. He's got a couple of scars on him here and there, and he does carry himself like he knows what the hell he's doing, basically.
Any holy symbols or anything like that? He's,
No, but you do spy on the back of his gauntlets, on the like where the fist side of the gauntlets. He's got this kind of crown shape on it that I'll make a history check.
Oh, me? No, I don't know anything about
Oh, go
human
for it.
history.
You noticed it, so go for it.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, that's high enough. So 19. So remember, with these rolls you get 2, but it's really only the first one that counts because you don't have advantage or disadvantage.
Right.
So you recognize the symbol as being part of a group called the Lord's Alliance.
The Lord's
And-
Alliance.
The Lord's Alliance is a group of guys who... It's a loose alliance of city-states in the north, which is Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and
Oh, I guess I know about these.
Waterdeep. Yeah. And basically, it's just an order of guys who go around trying to support order and civilization in the region, basically to combat any chaos or anything like that.
Looks like the Northern Harpers.
Well, Harpers are more free-spirited agents, where these guys are more... They're all about order. They want
Regimental.
order and civilization, yeah.
Government.
They like civilization, whereas Harpers don't really care whether it's civilized or not. They just want good. Yeah, they're more about structure and civilization. So.
Okay, so this guy is the shit. I guess you know what he's talking about here.
But why would he be deferring to Gundren?
Well,
He's the boss.
because I'm just telling you what that symbol means. It doesn't mean like this. For all you know, he just fucking knifed some guy and took these gloves.
Could be.
They fit very well.
That's the symbol of the Lord's Alliance. That's what it means. If you wanted to ask him about it, you could.
Well, I didn't notice them, so.
I know.
Yeah.
Only Ballsack Balthazar did.
That's right. And I look at it and it tells me nothing.
So, if you've no further questions, Gundren says, I will take my leave of you. I've paid up a room for tonight. You're welcome to it. But tomorrow morning, I expect you at the crack of dawn to be picking up me wagons and taking them to Phandelver. And
I
then
look-
he looks at Lantham and he says, "Do you need me to draw you a map, or you know how to get it?"
I'll
Do
take
I-
a map.
Do I know the area well enough? Well, I
You
guess
know
I
that-
would have a map.
You don't. From where you are in Neverwinter, there's the high road goes south, and then the Tribord Trail, which he referred to, is a trail that breaks off of there to the. It'll go from the high road to the east, basically. And Phandalin is somewhere nestled in the Sword Mountains. But you imagine, because it's a growing frontier town, you imagine it shouldn't be too hard to find your way. But if you want the map,
Trails marked?
He's not being a smartass. He's just saying if you've never. He just flips over the fucking manifest and he starts drawing on it for you, so you get a
Yeah, I'll take the
That's
map,
good
not a
enough.
problem. It's just because 3 sticks. Okay, you go this way, you turn over here. You got it?
So then he goes, "But before I leave, we'll seal this deal the Dwarven way." He bangs on the table, gestures,
Ales.
bring over a round of ales.
Oh,
They clank down tankards in front of everybody, which of course Sildar looks just disapproving that he's making this deal with you guys. And Gundren says, he hoists his mug, and he says, "In true Dwarven tradition, this means we agree." And he downs his tankard.
I
So I-
down said tankard, and I said, I don't understand what he said, but it tastes good.
Sorry, just to understand. He gave us a list of what we have to buy, and then we buy
No,
it into
no.
the
No,
cards.
it's
Card
loading
was
up to
already
the cart.
arranged. You just go with this thing to the place to pick it up.
We're just driving the carts there.
Manifest, and then you're going
Okay.
to drive the carts to Phandelver.
Okay.
So basically, if he wasn't in a rush, he would wait and take it himself with Sildar, but he's in a rush. So he's like, he wants to leave today.
Yeah.
Kenny kind of asked him. He didn't. He kind of skirted the answer there. And then he's asking you guys to stick around till tomorrow when it's ready so that you can take the caravan or the,
Right.
the 2 wagons.
Well, I look over at Sildar, hold up my holy symbol, and say, I will protect your caravan as my oath as a cleric of Mystra.
So Gundren just laughs and he claps Sildar on the arm and says, "Ha! He thinks it's your caravan. I paid for the daft thing."
I hiss a little laugh and buy another round. Why not? While we're at it.
So Gundren starts to leave, assuming you all take the tankard or whatever.
I'll take the tankard and do my best to drink as much as I can.
Yeah. So you choke.
take
You
a
choke.
Ugh.
You just Gundren just
I'm good.
laughs, walking
I'm
away.
good.
Is Sildar traveling with us?
No.
No.
So Sildar, but he lingers as Gundren walks away, and he goes. He looks at the group of you, and kind of eyes settle on Balasar, and he says, "I've heard your kind are noble, so I expect you to not betray Gundren."
I look at him and I say, fear not.
So I lean into one of the half elves. Really? They're noble?
Supposedly.
Very. They take their honor very seriously.
Sildar bows his head at Balasar and says, "Then be careful. The roads between here and Phandalin can be riddled with bandits and other creatures. Be on alert."
Yeah.
Nice.
I've heard that too. I'd be really careful, especially around this bend. Oh, I mean,
As a matter of fact, Dragonborn hierarchy is set up into castes.
Oh, history lesson.
are we done?
Oh,
What time are we meeting tomorrow?
So Sildar looks around at the group,
I failed that.
nods him a farewell, except for
I'm used to
and
that.
just kind of shakes his head and walks away. You hear him muttering something about demonic blood, demonic packs, evil, inherent evil race.
One of you guys is evil?
Well, folks, I will see you later tonight. At
Did he
least.
say something about a room? Do we got a room to stay in?
Yeah.
Yes.
I already have one. Don't worry.
I'll take the guy's room that he rented. Can I have
Well,
the
there's
room?
only
Where's
one
the key?
room, so you
What?
guys have to share.
What?
Well, Lance would technically have his own room.
There you go. I'm okay with sharing a room.
Actually,
I look at
Lance,
the other half elf. Hey, if you want to share a room, I'm okay with sharing a room.
Lance is an entertainer, as his background, can find a room just by offering to play the bar. And,
Yeah,
what
which is
instrument-
I
which
will.
instrument are you carrying with you? Is it
Drum.
Oh God. Rumpa bum bum. Lance and his drum.
Where's Lantham going?
I'm going to walk around town.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
It's
So it's
noon.
mid-afternoon. What time is it? It's noon.
It's day.
Shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you got a day to kill, basically.
Yeah, so I'll just inform the innkeeper that I'll finish off the day, but I'll be leaving.
Okay. He says, well, he looks around. The room's not particularly busy. Yeah, I guess, sure. I will probably survive.
I.e. You sucked.
No.
The place isn't filling up for you.
He says, no, don't take it personally. It's not a busy time of the year.
No
And I
problem.
guess the drums doesn't really track.
So I wanted to town looking for more information on that thing I'm looking for.
So I guess I look at the teeth like I said, you have horns on your head.
Which I don't expect to find
yes,
anything.
you look like a dragon.
Are you part lizard?
No. Are you part dragon?
Possibly.
Which part?
The top half. The bottom half is not.
Okay, Ken, to summarize
You
your
breed.
things,
Pierre's a white dragon.
Silver.
So can you? Can you breed? What can you breed?
Ice.
That's
Nice.
awesome because this drink's a little warm. Can you cool it down a little?
I look at it and say, yeah, it looks fine to me. Actually, who has a list? Did I keep the list?
I don't know. It was on the
I
side.
have the list.
Yes.
I have the list. I'm just checking it over.
No, Balasar has a list because the map is drawn on the back. And he's the one who's edited
Did
the map.
anybody ask him where this wagon is supposed to be in this town? Or
Yeah, it's on the manifest. You pick it up.
Okay.
So
Those
listen,
you guys kept picking up my fucking accent, assholes.
I don't have an awesome, massive experience at guarding wagons. It's kind of a mundane list, no?
Yeah.
It's supplies for a frontier town.
Supplies.
Well, except for the shovels, picks, and crowbars seem there's about a dozen of each. Yeah, I mean, it does seem the flour and the salted pork and kegs. You're not so sure that would be so much for the town. It sounds more like
Maybe it's
if
a
you were to-
mining town.
Well, if you were to guess, but Kenny doesn't. Lantham doesn't view it as a mining town. It's more of a frontier town, so not known for mining. But if you were to guess with an inside check, perhaps.
Oh, okay. With an insight check. Okay, here we go. This is our part of the. If this was a scale challenge of some type.
Yeah,
There is no
they don't
more
have
of
that in 5e. So the two of you kind of conferring and chatting over the table, you kind of feel like you get the feel he might be an explorer of sorts, because this seems like the kind of stuff somebody would take them with them to do some exploration, cave exploration, or whatever.
He is a dwarven spelunker.
Really? You think he's jumping off maybe into mines, but I don't know.
Are there mines around?
Around where you are right now, Neverwinter?
No, we're the frontier. Is it like a mining town?
No, you don't get the sense of that from what you've heard of Phandelver. It's more of a frontier town. Like, it's a growing town, basically. Like,
Okay.
it's not big. But you don't know of
Any mining.
mining in that area.
Why would
Actually,
what did it start up from? They obviously didn't find gold or anything.
okay, well, these are all really good questions. So what I need you to do now is make a history check for land.
And write a background on the town.
No. He can.
Wow.
Wow, that is actually really good.
Holy
Okay.
fuck.
Okay, so you do know this. Frontier Family, it was built on the ruins of a much older settlement hundreds of years ago. The old Phandelver was a thriving human town whose people were firmly allied with dwarves and gnomes in something that was called the Phandelver's Pact, which you don't really know much about. But you do remember it. You're not quite sure the details of that piece, but you do know there used to be one there. So there used to be mining around there, yes. But
Okay.
not the city itself. They just had a pact with dwarves and gnomes that would do mining.
So it was like a trading post or something?
Yeah, that's a good assessment. But it's this new Phandelver, the new frontier one, is built on the ruins of the old one. So that was a long time ago. So that's gone now. Like that
And nothing ever goes bad from building on the ruins of something else.
No, of course not. So I guess Gundren wants to reopen whatever mines they are and start trading with the frontier town.
Well, if you were to deduce that stuff was for spelunking, or yes, that would be a good guess.
Neat. And maybe that's why he's going to see his brothers, because they're in cahoots to do it all together, like a bunch of dwarves and a hobbit.
Or
And an
two
ancient...
gnomes in a cup.
Ah,
It's just to get us together on the road somewhere.
So, having said that, though, since you and Balasar and Rantax have made that conclusion, Balasar, knowing that that guy possibly Sildar is with the Lord's Alliance, you feel like, it's possible he works as a sellsword as well, but it would seem valid that a place like Phandelver, that's a growing town, trying to reestablish itself, would be something he would take an interest in.
So he has some gold involved in this.
Well, I'm just looking for an easy ticket out of town, so I'm okay with that.
And I will note, because Rantax is a little devious, the total value of the cargo you're transporting is probably worth around 100 gold. You could make more money stealing the cargo and selling it if you wanted to do that.
If you knew where to fence it and the right people to... If you're into that kind of thing. But
of course, that's not an option because
that attracts the wrong kind of
that is not an
kind
option.
of people that follow you and want to hurt you and make you want to leave town. So I wouldn't recommend we do that. I think, how many days do you think it'll take to get there?
It must take at least a week.
Yeah,
Really?
You're asking a guy who has no idea where the town is. The guy who
I know,
knows
but
where the
I don't
town
know
is
better either,
left the
so-
inn.
Really, a whole week? Wow. That seems
I'll-
kind of slow.
I'll use my persuasion.
Possibly 2.
Really? 2 whole weeks?
Yeah, your persuasion roll is shit, though, so he doesn't believe you.
I kind of think you might be right.
No. He rolled 7, you rolled 10. You don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, but he
I think it's only a couple days' work, but how quick? So you're like a fighter type, or what are you?
Me, I'm a fighter type.
Yeah, are you good, handy with the weapons?
Yes, I've been known to cleave with mine axe.
It looks like a pretty big axe. So physically, I'm not too much of a fight guy.
So I look him over and go,
You are jesting.
Okay, Ken, just quickly to interrupt these guys. Throughout the night, talking to different people, much like you've had in your experience in Neverwinter, you get kind of interesting tidbits of information, but nothing concrete. Most of it sounds far-fetched or urban legendy, so you feel like, yeah, it's probably a good time to get the hell out of Neverwinter.
The search continues.
To be honest, this whole thought of all the stuff that could be thriving around Phandelver gets you interested, since you rolled such an amazing history check.
And while we're metagaming, how many healing potions do we have?
None. Did you
None.
buy any? No. Yeah,
No.
none. Motherfucker. All right.
It's okay, I have a healer's kit.
Yeah, but you don't have the fucking
feet.
feet. Remember, you cheated last time.
No, you can still use it.
No,
It's
I
just-
can use it because I'm proficient with it.
Yes.
Right, but you can't use it to heal
No, I can't
yourself.
heal people till I get the feet.
Or is there any way to buy healing potions?
Yeah, if you have 50 gold.
Oh, jeez.
You need 50
So we-
gold? I can.
Hey.
You guys are all gung ho about this wagon. It seems mundane, but they're like, shit. Do we need healing potions?
We're just traveling along a road. It's a well-traveled road. What are you expecting?
Yeah.
Bandits
people.
and
The
cutthroats.
road is well traveled. Triboard Trail, you're not so sure about.
Well, it's a walk in the woods. Nothing happens in the woods.
other than
So we wake up the
type
next
stuff.
morning and...
Yeah. All right. If there's nothing else, then I'm going to jump to that part. So, does anybody else have anything they want to ask, do, say? No. All right, done.
no, that's pretty well it.
So you wake up the next morning. I guess Balasar, Rantax share a room. Pax has his own room, and I don't know where did Lantham end up?
In my room?
Sleeping in a gutter. Well, you have your own room, or are you with these dudes?
I've been in Neverwinter a couple of days.
All right,
So he's been sleeping on the roof.
So the group of you meet up, having not really introduced yourselves other than Balasar and Rantax. So you make your way with introductions to the supplier, which I don't have a name.
Ed's house of flour,
Let's make it Head's House of
yeast.
Head's House of Goods. And he has, of course, you show him the manifest. He has the wagons all ready for you in the back, all loaded up. And he says, "Oh, you'll have to tell Gundren my apologies that we couldn't get it ready on time for his trip. I know he was in a rush to go." But anyway, he gives you the.
Yes, he's very upset. He feels perhaps you should give us a healing potion or two to make up for your lack of speed and delaying him as long as you did.
Yeah, because people always have healing potions just lying around.
Like us.
So he just kind of gives you this kind of you're crazy look.
You guys fucking ruined it. He was gonna give us 4 potions, and you fucking ruined it. I'm just telling you that now. I had him in the palm of my hand, and you blew it away. I'm in the back of the cart. Let me know if something happens.
So there's 2 wagons. They can sit 2 each on the wagon, and they're pulled by oxen, or 1 oxen. And he just tells you, look, the oxen, just guide them, pull the reins. If you put the reins down, they stop moving. So.
Yeah.
And you notice as you pull yourself up onto the bench, there's a sack there with a note from Gundren saying, just in case you run into trouble, and you open it up and there's 4 healing potions. You fucking giant babies.
No, we don't need them.
I take Lance's. Well, who saw the sack? I take the sack.
No, you're in the back of the wagon.
Sleeping.
So who's driving what wagon and what order are you going in?
I'm not touching the reins because the horses will probably freak out. I'll be walking.
Okay, is there another map to go to with the wagons on, or?
No, you just need to tell me who's in the front wagon, who's in the back wagon.
I'll be in the back wagon.
I'll be in the back.
Oh, this is gonna go
Too
great.
late.
So Lance, are you driving the wagon?
Yeah,
since,
I guess so.
Balancer's too afraid to?
Yeah.
All right, and then the front wagon is then going to be by default Lantham and Pentax.
All right, I guess I will attempt to drive the wagon since he's scared of them being scared of him.
Well, I don't know if anybody has animal handling. I thought Lantham did actually.
Well, everyone has animal handling. It's just
Yes, but you might actually be proficient in it, which
Yes.
doesn't mean you have to drive the wagon because these things are used to going back and forth. It doesn't require any skill to lead them. So.
well, I go and pat the oxen, then I go sit on the cart. And I say, "Are we ready to go?"
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so he tells you, the guy says...
Yeah, we're the guy that's supposed to take the caravan, right? You know us, right?
You had the manifest.
That's right. We had the manifest.
Well, someone with the map and them has the manifest. I was gonna look it over, but so I would say I just suggest maybe we take inventory and make sure everything's here because we wouldn't want the guy to be pissed that we didn't bring everything.
So the guy who works at Heads says, remember you're to deliver them to Barthen's Provisions in Phandelver. That's where Gundren's expecting the supplies to show up.
Okay.
I pull out my tome.
Yeah, Barthen's
And-
Provisions.
Barthen's Provisions.
Then he'll be. What the hell's Barthen? Why did I write this in my book?
So I start start doing my best to take a quick inventory of everything, see if it's
All right,
there.
so you flip up a couple of the tarps and or whatever cloth covers. I don't know if they had tarps back then. So, and it does appear to be to match. Just sacks of flour, salted pork, what looks like kegs. You don't know what kind of ales. Definitely shovels, picks, crowbars.
A glowing skull.
Yeah.
Fire. You see some lanterns, small barrel of oil. Yeah, it looks like it's all there.
All right, so I cluck at the oxen, take the reins, and head out.
All right,
And
so
I will follow.
off you go. I like that the paranoia always runs deep. Oh yeah, there's got to be some sort of catch here. They must have ripped this off, and this thing's full of like severed unicorn heads.
Yeah, I can't understand why we would be so paranoid to think that.
I made him a dwarf, not a halfling.
Why must evil always triumph?
Why indeed? Why indeed?
Why? So I turned to I'm riding beside PR. I turn a half dry. Hey, this ain't such a bad gig. What do you think?
It's a little early yet.
By chance, in the case we do get jumped, you're okay to fight, right?
Yes. I think the oxen can fight also.
Okay, I'm alright then.
Okay.
So I'll try and make the mood light and
You
airy.
have you been in fights before?
What's
Yes.
with you and fighting?
You can't hear this. Are you right near me?
You're in the wagon with me.
I say, well, I get picked on a lot by my looks, and people are just generally distrustful. I get beaten up a lot, and I'm not a very physical fighter, so, I always looking for someone to help or defend me.
Okay.
I kind of look at the others.
He's defending us.
He's defending the caravan.
Okay. So
I pull out my tome. Tieflings are skittish and cowards.
No,
Always
not
looking
most of them.
to avoid fight.
Not most of them, just me.
I'm writing this in Celestial. You can't read it.
But then you're saying it out loud that I can hear it, so...
I'm not
You
saying
realize
out
you're
loud.
talking when you're writing, eh? Like, fucking
I'm
half
telling the
elves.
DM. what I'm writing.
Okay, so you spent a few days following the high road south from Neverwinter. You make the turn onto what you believe is the Tribord Trail.
Of course, we didn't bring any food, so we have to eat everything in the wagon.
No, you haven't. There's
Oh,
rations
okay.
in the bag of healing potions. There was also rations because you guys are too dumb to buy.
No, I bought some. Hey, come on.
All right.
Hey,
so
that dried meat isn't that good. Salted pork, I would say.
So you've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along this trail, or so that's what Ken writes in his book.
But he wrote in Celestial. None of us can read it.
You've been on the Tribord Trail for about a half a day. As you come around a bend, you spot 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side.
I stop the cart and get out.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Wait a minute. Who was driving? I thought I was driving.
No, you. Oh, I
You're
don't
in
know.
the back of the.
You
cart.
said you're in the back of the cart.
Yeah, until I heard it was just Pierre and I in one cart. So then that's
No,
why I
it's
said
not.
No,
Pierre.
it's not Pierre. You're in the front cart with me, and the fighting people are in the back.
Yeah.
For some fucking reason that I don't know.
I picked the wrong cart.
You did.
But this guy told me in the bar you said you were a fighter.
We should.
You're not with that guy. You're on a different wagon.
No, I'm with Pierre. I turned to Pierre.
No, you're with Ken. Pierre is with Lance. They said.
Yeah.
I said, who's in the first wagon? And Pierre and Lance said, we're in the last wagon. So by default, you're in the first with Kenny.
All right.
That's why Kenny keeps talking to you. Okay.
Epic.
I opened up a new map.
We should scout ahead.
Hang on a second.
Pleasant
Right
journey.
here, man.
I'm sure there can't be anything wrong with that map.
Well,
course
because if
not.
I call it something like Death Ambush, you'd be like, oh, this map's gonna suck. So, and I need you guys' passive perceptions.
Passive perception is a big whopping 1.
So what are you a cleric of?
No, your passive perception would be 10 plus that, so it's 11.
Okay, it's 11.
Unless you have minus 9 perception, which I doubt.
No.
Mine's 14.
16.
So the highest was 16?
I'm not sure where to find it.
It's your wisdom bonus plus 10.
If you want to know for sure, click your guy and click perception and figure out what the difference between what you rolled and what you got was. So you're at plus 2, so you're 12.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you don't have to roll it. You're 12. We already know what you are. Okay. So Kenny stops wagon. You're jumping off the wagon, Ken?
Yeah. Where the I don't see any their horses or are their bodies there?
No, it's 2 dead horses covered in arrows.
I'm no expert in combat, but I think they died by ranged attacks.
Are they
stepped down.
wild horses or are they barded?
No, they are. There is saddle, and they look like they were riding horses.
So they were riding horses.
Yeah. Hold on a second, though. I need to.
I step down. I have my shield ready, my axe ready. I'll do a perception check.
Yeah, I'm getting
Looking
my
around. 8. I don't see anything.
I'm getting my mace and shield ready.
Okay. Kenny, you notice this guy right here, and we are going to go to initiative. However, 3 of these guys are going to get a surprise shot on you because they notice as you come off the wagons that you have stepped right into their ambush. The ambush of Am. So, that being said, I need to find my initiative window.
Are they speaking with an odd accent?
So yeah, you guys can hit initiative, but you're 3 of them.
But
are getting a
the
surprise
first
round.
round we don't get to go.
Well, 3 of them get a surprise round. Then you guys get
Oh, crap.
Balasar.
I don't want to go first. Okay, where are these guys?
There's one on the other side.
I see Jacques Merde. I see nothing.
Okay, so you see this little guy, 1, 2, step out here. And on Rantax fires a short bow.
What is that thing? Is he small and green?
Yeah, it's a goblin.
Goblin.
5, 2 ones. What a douche! Interesting. So he has a move. So he can move 2 more. He moves back and he makes a hide check.
Oh yeah, those guys can do that.
With a fucking shitty result of 10.
Wait. Can we can't see through this?
See through what?
Partial.
This is total cover?
No. Sorry, the trunk is like the trunk piece. The other parts you can actually move through it. It's like, think of it as a train. He's hiding behind the trunk basically.
partial cover or full cover.
Then you can't hide. You need full. If I can see him, you can't hide from me.
Yeah, he can't hide from you. He can hide from Dean and Glance, or he can hide. You can't see him. You've got the trunk between you and him.
He shot a bow. We see him.
Yes,
Yeah, but
correct.
he stepped back behind.
Correct, and then he moves back behind here and hides.
So we know where he is.
Yes, but you can't
Yes.
see him.
But you can't target him. You can guess where he is if you have a spell that hits a certain space, basically. But he gets the benefit of being hidden, basically. Because he's a douche. He has this. You see that? That's what he has. He nimbly
Right,
escapes.
but that's not how hide works.
Okay, how does it work then?
Hide, you have to be completely unseen from whatever it is that's looking at you.
No, technically you do a hide check and someone does
That's
a
not
perception
what
check
the
against
rule
it.
book says.
We go.
You can't hide from creature that can see you, and if you make noise such as shouting, you give away your position. An invisible creature can't be seen, so will always be in blast. Okay, but he's still doing the hide, Ken. If you can get line of sight on him, then you're fine. But at the moment, Dean does not have line of sight on him. He fired on Dean, and he's hiding. He can do it as a bonus action. So I don't know why you're upset. If you take 5 steps over or 3 steps over and he's out in the open, for sure you can shoot at him. Why not? Right?
Okay.
Well,
He stepped out, did his double tap, and he came back in.
he's got a bonus action. He's using it, man.
Yeah, that's why these goblins survive. Otherwise, they would be trashed by the first dragon that just showed up. You know.
Okay, this guy kind of crests these rocks here, and he's gonna fire on
You make
Pax.
a climb check.
It's not that high. Fuck.
I stepped down, so I have partial. I have cover here.
That's okay. He's firing at Pax, and sadly, you just hit.
Yeah.
So that's a big weapon, 7 damage,
Oh, correct.
and
View grid.
that guy does not. I'm surprised because Kenny noticed him. This guy is gonna come all the way out here and fire on Balasar. 17 is a miss. No?
Is a miss because I did say I pulled out my shield.
So it thunks into your. But you guys see Pax take a big hit. And he grunts and wonders to himself, was it worth leaving the inns singing in those dingy clubs for this?
Did he? Said, "I wish I had my bongos right now."
All right, now we're at the top of the round. No long surprise is over. Balasar goes.
Balasar goes. That guy did. He didn't step back behind that thing over there. One,
No, came out.
2, 3, 4, 5. And I say you shoot at us. I swing at you. And I try to hit him with a big whopping 23.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it's only 4 slashing. I must have rolled a 1 on that.
How much damage was that? 4?
4. Slashing. Slashing.
You slash the guy's throat open. In fact, let's just say your axe cleaves his head in 2.
Oh, yeah, really?
Right down the top.
Okay, I'm guessing that these guys are like low level, really.
Tell that to Lance, who just took 7 hit points. That's like 70% of his hit points in one shot.
Minions. They're minions.
All right, Pax is up, bleeding.
Bleeding. Step down. And I will pull out my bow.
Are you taking cover behind this wagon?
Yep.
'Cause there might be another one.
Which one are you
coming.
firing at?
How do you switch this stupid thing? Ignore that, by the way. I'm trying to figure where he's.
Switch main hand
It would-
weapon.
There
would
it
be
is.
It would be the same attack roll anyway, but that's fine.
Oh. Okay. So if you want, you can use that as an attack roll. So that's a miss, I would assume.
Well,
These
just
guys-
reroll. It's fine. Reroll again. It's fine because we need the damage anyway. So fate will decide.
Fate.
Same.
Fate decided you missed. you're shooting a goblin 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you missed.
And I'll
Anything
use vicious mockery.
You can't use that as a bonus.
I can use it. Oh no, sorry. What is it? That stupid other thing.
Just take the. I would think C. No, whatever fits.
Inspiration.
Are you going to inspire us?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that you could do. But you can
That's-
inspire.
Don't we have to be at a certain range for that, or?
60 feet.
Holy shit, that's.
Oh yeah, Dean. By the way, I was looking up. If you take wild magic, you can give yourself advantage on one attack roll per day or per until you rest. I think it is. So you can increase your odds.
Sorry, just a second.
I'll tell you on your turn. It's fine.
Okay, go ahead. I can do it. I can increase the damage.
Yeah, if you look under sorcerer, right, you have an ability called as a wild magic type. It's it's called. Do you have the PDF there? Pop the PDF open. Look up sorcerer. Look at first level abilities because you
I
have.
just wanted actually, I was just looking to see where the PDF of the 5th edition was. I saved that. I can't find that. There it is. D&D 5th Player's Hand. Okay.
You're a mess, man.
I wasn't prepared. I honestly thought it was next week.
You have something called Tides of Chaos. Starting at first level, you can manipulate the forces of chance and chaos to gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Once you do so, you must finish a long rest before you can use this feature again. However, every time you do it, I get to decide as a DM at some point that you have to make a roll on the wild magic table.
Oh.
That's the wild magic thing.
That is either good or bad. Some of them are really terrible, and some of them are really cool.
I will give the inspiration to who's next in line.
In initiative?
Yeah.
You're going to want somebody with range, because I'm going to be running all over the place.
Next.
Yeah.
Lantham is next.
Okay, Lantham.
Colorisium.
What is it? I added
Just bardic inspiration. You get to add a d6 if you want
to an attack roll.
To an attack roll or a save. Any checks.
I'm going to give you... I'm trying to think of a symbol to put on.
That doesn't matter.
Just so we remember. Do you want a halo on you? Let's give you a halo.
But you have to add it before he says it's a miss or hit or fail.
But I can roll first.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to give you pink because Lance is gay.
That's not what the ladies say.
Alright, I'll make it yellow. Okay. So just you have a d6 that you can add to a roll. Only to hit roll or a save.
Check rolls, yeah.
All right, and then that's it for Lance. You can technically move more, right, Lance? By the way, I mean,
Well, I'm taking cover.
don't forget in 5e you can move a bit, do an action, then keep moving after that. Like you don't have to.
I'm just taking cover.
Okay.
And I will sacred flame this guy.
It's like a flame,
Okay,
but it's
okay.
sacred.
So that's D. Is it? Does he have to make a save, or is that an attack roll you have to make? Is that? I gotta be honest. Is that a cantrip?
Yeah. Sacred flame.
I'm gonna macro up your cantrips in due time. I just didn't have it ready.
Range 60 feet, duration is saved. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range.
Yeah.
The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, so it's just a save.
Or take
So that'd be
1d8 radiant damage.
8 plus your 8 plus your proficiency is 10 plus whatever stat you use for spell casting, which is probably
Wisdom?
Wisdom. So what is that? 10 plus whiz. What's your wisdom modifier?
4.
So 14.
No, but it's plus proficiency if he has.
I did. I already added that in. What was it, Ken? A dex save?
Yeah.
14.
How's it work?
He saves. Any other effect if he saved?
Is it half or is it full or?
So wait, how am I calculating this? It's 8?
Plus
8
your proficiency
plus your
plus
proficiency,
your
which is
wisdom
2,
bonus.
so it's 10 plus your wisdom bonus is 14.
So it's 14.
Yeah.
And
so
he rolled
saved.
14.
It's what happens if it saves.
No, nothing. It's a cantrip.
Some of them are half damage, some of them are something else.
This isn't a spell.
Anything else you want to do?
He wants to take it.
I will take cover.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Right.
I'm gonna go here and hide.
You can't do it as a bonus action. You're not a goblin.
Turn them off.
Don't have the skill.
Because you already used an action. You could, like, if you had something that said as a bonus action, like I think rogues can do it, then you could hide, but you can't, sadly.
I know. I looked up rogues.
Because you know dirty rogue.
Use a dirty rogue.
So this guy steps out again and fires on Rantax again.
Again.
To hit. 12 is a
Yes.
hit.
I would assume it'd be a miss.
No, he's got no
Is this
armor.
guy?
No.
Okay. Oh, this guy here. I was firing over. Yes, you guys didn't hide behind the wagon.
Yeah, I did.
'Cause
Just
we got
on the
him
wrong
both
side.
sides. Somebody didn't kill the one on one side. So you guys killed one on one side, so you can hide behind the other side. So Dean, you take 5 damage.
All right.
12 hits you?
Yeah,
Oh wait,
you
yeah,
guys-
you're a sorcerer.
Yeah, but don't they get bonuses for armor class from something?
So I'm down to 1 hit point.
No, you're down to 3.
My AC's 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm just
rolled
telling
a 12.
everybody.
And this is where Rantax looks at Lantern and says, "I told you I was fragile." Save me.
That's funny.
All right. Hang on, I'll just get this guy out. Dead guy needs to come out of the initiative. Okay. So Goblin 4, it's got a move of 36. He moves here.
He moves there. He doesn't. Okay. Does he really want to move there?
And he does the second move to here. And he's, as he comes around the corner, you see he switched his bow for a scimitar. We could look at scimitars, the eyes packs. I finish you, old man! He yells.
Does he really want to be doing that?
So you guys have cover, so he's gonna also 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Second moves all the way over there with the scimitar out as well. Rantax is up. Rantax.
You can disengage.
Yeah, but then you can't do it. It's an action if you do it. So
And if I
That's
cast
right.
a spell right in his face, it's an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
depends on the spell, I believe. No,
I don't think there are.
I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you.
I don't think there are attacks.
Yeah,
there
I
are.
guess I will attempt.
Yeah, they
the
are. The ones that say
shocking
touch.
grasp.
The ones that say what, Ken?
Touch? No?
Yeah, if I have my touch attack, I'm okay. That's right. No.
Yeah, of course.
So then my only option is to attempt.
That would really be shitty if the touch attack provoked. But I think Pierre's right. I don't think anything provokes unless it says so.
Is that even in 5e?
That's what I'm saying. It's not in. I don't think that's in 5e.
Okay, let's
There are
see.
spells that you can't cast it. Like you need a minimum speed.
Attack of opportunity attack. Oh, that's nice. Okay,
What
opportunity
page
attack.
does the spell start on again?
If you're looking for shocking grasp, it's on 275. What are you looking?
Thank you.
You have shocking grasp as a cantrip?
No.
195. Page
You
195.
don't?
I have Firebolt, Ray of Frost, and Acid Flash. Oh no, Shocking Grasp is the fourth one.
He said acid.
Yeah, shocking grasp is touched. You can totally use it. Lightning scissors hand to deliver a shock to a creature you try to touch. Make a melee spell attack. So for you, it'll be whatever you roll +2 plus whatever your spell casting ability is, which I think is charisma in your case.
Yep.
So 2 plus your charisma modifier. And plus
Charisma.
20.
Oh, he's buggered now.
No, I have a high Charisma. What's the modifier?
Roll a d20.
In a fight, everyone is constantly watching their enemies, blah, blah, blah. You can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. To make the opportunity attack, you use your reaction to make one melee attack.
Yeah, so that's
So
4
it's not
plus
spellcasting.
2. Yeah, spellcasting doesn't provoke. 4 plus 2 is 6 plus your what's your
I'm
charisma modifier?
not
know.
sure.
Ooh, the attack interrupts a
5.
provoking creature's movement.
Plus
Plus
5.
5. So 8 plus 5 is 13.
Yeah, plus so it's a touch attack, eh? So his armor doesn't count, and
What are you talking about? It doesn't count. You still have to touch the guy.
yes, but if I remember how touch attacks go, it doesn't. His
Yeah, man.
armor doesn't count because you're just.
I don't believe that's the case in 5e, but let me double check. Could be
Yeah,
right.
it's
Could be
only
right.
it's only moving out when you move
a
out.
touch attack is always. Your armor doesn't protect you against someone touching you.
I must touch you.
Okay. Attacks, ranged attacks, melee attacks, 5 foot unarmed.
Fuck is in our range?
Some range attacks, such as those made with a longbow or shortbow, have 2 ranges. Range attacks in close combat, aiming, a range, nope. Hand to hand, most creatures have 5 foot reach. Unarmed, opportunity attacks. Touch. Let's just look up touch.
Yeah, he could have a point though, because I thought I read something about it, but I could be wrong. I don't want to just give it away if he.
Especially if he's wearing metal armor, and I'm doing a shocking
He's
graphic.
not wearing metal armor. He's wearing shitty goblin armor.
Yeah, but it's just to touch the person, and then
It's just a tip.
touch
maybe-
attacks. Like
just a
let me
tip,
do
just
this
a
way.
tip.
In third edition, somebody with an AC 21 can have an 11 touch attack.
Oh, attack rolls with spells.
Where are you looking for that?
Page
So do a melee spell attack. I guess
295.
look up melee spell attack. I guess 295. I only have 293 pages in mine.
Or sorry, 205. That's right.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Most spells that require attacks, attack rolls involve ranged attacks. Remember, okay, I guess because it's attached, it doesn't apply.
Oh, here you go.
Touch.
Remember that you have disadvantage on a ranged attack roll if you're within
Yeah, but
5 feet of a hostile creature. So
But
that's
this is
where
a
it comes-
touch attack, though.
No, I know. I'm just saying for later on.
Yeah.
Spells require the user to make an attack roll to an attack.
Sphere. Areas, effects, targets. Range.
You notice to say everything about range except for touch?
I know. It's fucking annoying. Actually, I'm opening the PDF and searching. Screw this.
Okay. I'll Google it. 5e touch attack.
Yeah, because it's important to know from going forward. Because I know it's sorry, guys. I hate that.
No, it's fine. Combat.
The
Touch
rules lawyer
attacks.
has begun.
I assume that touch attacks no longer ignore AC provided by armor, or more exactly because of the new armor rules. Is this correct? Okay. Appears often to be off topic because it is solved by reading the rule book. Yeah, thanks. Maybe that.
So that means it's adjusted the rulebook. So where is?
Okay. There is no longer such a thing as a touch attack. If the spell says it requires an attack, that is a spell attack, not a touch attack. Spell attacks are D20 plus proficiency bonus plus spell attack modifier resolved against AC in the standard way. That's how it works.
Son of a bitch! It's a miss.
Sorry. So what is it?
Its spell attacks are D20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spell attack modifier,
Basically,
which
it's
is your
like a melee
ability.
attack.
Yeah. There's no touch attacks in this system. It's just a spell attack.
I must touch you. Okay, it's a miss. Sad.
Okay. So once again, it's a D20 plus.
Plus your proficiency, which I guess would be plus 2 or whatever.
No, it would
It's
be my
always plus
charisma plus 5. Oh no, it's plus 2.
plus
Yeah,
2
plus
your
2 plus your charisma.
So +7 total.
Like, it's still a good attack because you're at +7.
So wait, it's 10?
No, that's for your DC. For attacking, it's just your proficiency plus your stat bonus.
Yeah, it's D20 plus the proficiency plus your whatever the bonus is. For him, it would be charisma.
So
Because
basically, there's two ways it can go down, Ken. Your spell can either require the guy to make a save, which means you don't make an attack roll, or your spell can require an attack roll, which case he doesn't make a save. So either you hit him and he takes the damage, or if he doesn't require an attack roll, he has to make a save, basically.
Right.
They've kind of combined the two systems, basically.
That works. It's actually faster.
Well, unless you have to look up the rule for 20 minutes. Like we just did. But it's good to know, so it's good. It's not there's anything wrong with it. It's a good question, absolutely, and I thought you had a point, so. All right, Balasar. There's a dead goblin at your feet. Your friends are being butchered. How are you going to help?
Well, obviously, I can't go that far, so I
The
got to go this way
tiefling.
and swing on this guy, see what I can do. Not going to hit him with a 10.
You missed.
Or
Fucking
23.
party. TPK'd by a fucking goblin. All right, you're up, Lance.
I'm up.
Is this thing covered, by the way?
It's not. You could get cover from it if you wanted to hide behind it.
Oh, okay.
Like if you wanted to crouch behind it and say you're trying to get cover.
I'm
It's
just
not that
asking.
high. Let's put it that way. It's up
I'm
to
just
your
asking.
It's just fucking flavor they put down on these things, man. I don't know.
That's all, man. Okay,
So you're going to step in and do the deed?
I will. 17.
That's a hit. 7
Good.
piercing damage.
Yep.
Your
Gonna do
arrow slides into his throat and fells him. Down like a wet sack of shit.
Of course, there's no charging anymore, so
Nope.
that kind of limits my mobility. So if this thing is an obstacle, so I'd have to go around it.
Yes.
Here, Lance, you can. No, you can go through it. It's fine. It's. I'm saying it's like up to your knees. You just hop it, basically.
Okay, so then I
It's not significant enough to warrant anything. And the bard runs away.
No, I'm just moving to there. For cover.
Yeah, these things can provide cover, basically.
Cover
They're not.
purposes.
Anyway, Lanthim's up.
Hey, when you got 3 hit points, you take cover.
See the tiefling bleeding next to you? He's also got 3 hit points.
I'm going to Sacred Flame this guy.
Can't
Whatever we do, save the flower. I sense it's important.
Why are you rolling a d20?
You don't
Don't
have
I,
to.
I have
Oh,
to roll the save, right?
Save.
It's a
Oh,
dex
yeah.
save, right?
Yeah.
Is it a dex save, though? Because I can't remember.
Yes, Dex.
Jesus, man.
Damn.
Sorry.
It's because it's a cantrip.
But no, it's also because he's a goblin. He's got dex as his highest stats. Yeah, he had something with strength save. Anything?
Hello?
hello,
Hello?
hello.
Hello?
Well,
I think we lost somebody.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Hello.
What's up? Is
What?
it my turn?
I think we lost Neil.
No, he
Yeah.
muted his mic or something.
He's still connected.
He had trouble when he first connected.
He's been holding it and went to take a big piss.
Oh, he's just been holding it. Period.
He's muted because Karen came in.
Oh, what's that all about?
Hello?
Sorry about that.
The fuck you
Can
do?
you, can you hear me?
Hit the wrong
Yeah.
button.
Okay.
I'm just taking a guess, but I'm blaming Kevin.
No, that was
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to kick Kevin, you could have just. Oh, sorry.
I just
Could have just not answered?
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. My headset ran out of juice. I just had to plug it in. You guys can hear me okay now?
Yeah.
What?
You filled it up with some more juice? Is that what took
That's
you
right.
5 minutes?
All right. So Ken's the guys saved on Ken. You still have technically a move, Ken. So I don't know if you want to move. And the goblins are like, kill the humans. Of course, you're not human, so you don't know why
Yeah.
I'm telling you that.
Of course, I turn and I say, he's talking about you.
Wow, you just totally abandoning Rantax. Hey, fuck you, Rantax. See you later.
I don't fucking know this guy.
You're like the Army of Darkness. I don't even know this asshole. All right.
Maybe this one.
Goblin
Got my
3.
plan. Let's
So
see.
this guy, having seen Balasar take down numerous of his companions,
Only one.
he's gonna fire on Balasar.
Who? Oh yeah.
You took down 2. Oh yeah, okay, you're right.
I,
Lance did the
I
other one.
missed the other one.
He's gonna fire on Balasar with his short bow,
That's a miss.
and then he's gonna move.
I don't know why Dean didn't move.
Why I didn't move? Because I thought I couldn't. After I did my shocking grass, could I have moved?
Yeah.
No, you would have.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I didn't move, because he provokes attack of opportunity.
You got him, Angry Ken. Way to go.
Mission accomplished.
I was angry when you Lance fucking called. As simple as that.
I didn't make Lance call. Lance call on his own. All right, this guy with his wicked-looking scimitar.
Who's actually volunteering?
Yes.
Rantax. Yeah, he wanted to do it. Because we said, just give him a few more minutes. You don't want to upset him. And he's like, fuck it, I want to call because I want to upset him. That's exactly what he said.
I know that already.
What the fuck? All right, so Rantax goes down, sadly. This goblin fight went a lot different than the last goblin fight you guys did because you guys fucking smoked those goblins. All right, so Rantax takes 6 and goes down, sadly.
Does he have to make a roll yet, or is that
No,
next round?
not till his turn.
Okay.
And now he has to make a death saving throw.
Just roll a d20.
All right, so I just rolled a d20.
Yeah, you're unconscious. No, just one
Oh,
time.
just-
Fuck.
What the hell? I just pressed it once.
17.
No, you
Actually, you can actually hit. No, that's fine. D20. So you're fine. You're not dead.
17 is the first one.
Yeah. So basically, what happens in this one now? If you make three fails, you die. 3 victories, and you kind of stabilize on your own.
Yeah. So you got 1 success. Woohoo! It's the best.
Anybody with medicine or whatever.
It's the best of 5.
The best of 5.
So
See you later,
Balasar, you
Rantax.
see Rantax go down.
Yep.
I guess I will make that rogue again.
You're not dead. Relax. So you're at 0 hit points basically, and you won't go below unless somebody starts to hack at you while you're down, or sticks their penis in your mouth while you're lying in your mouth open.
Yeah.
All right,
Big
Balasar's up.
scaly one.
By the way, Dean, I added a wild magic macro to your guy so you can.
Yeah, I saw that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since there are no attacks of opportunity, I will touch him for 1 point.
That's your action, though, right?
That is my action. That is correct. I can't attack.
Oh, you don't want to attack the dude?
I can't. It's an action.
No, I know, but you could attack the guy instead of healing Dean. Is what I'm just wondering.
No, I would heal Dean.
Because he's not in danger of dying.
Well,
Alright.
I don't know that.
Well, it would be the best is if Dean comes up to 1 and the goblin hacks him down again.
No, but he's down and I'm standing next to him. Guess who's going to attack?
Yeah. Okay, Dean, you just hit the plus hit points and just add 1, and it should bring you back up.
Just one?
Just
Yep.
1.
That's all Rantax is giving you. He's greedy with his lay on hands.
Well, I
What
was.
the hell?
I don't know. You
All right,
typed
plus heal. I press. It's not hit die. It's plus 1 heal. Is that what I do?
No, you got it. You did it.
Okay.
All right. And Balasar, that's done for Balasar, right? Pax. Seeing the paladin heal Rantax wonders, why the fuck didn't I get a heal?
Move to there. And what does Vicious Mockery do again?
It gives disadvantage to the attackers.
You dog.
It does a bit of damage too. Sorry, it does a D4. Again, it's
Okay.
another one they have to save. So now this guy over here hid. So if you want to,
No, the guy right ahead.
Okay.
Goblin 1.
So he has to beat a DC 15, right? And
Yeah.
it's against Wisdom.
Yeah.
Fuck, this guy's immune to magic. That's what it comes down to.
Seriously, this guy's.
He laughs at you. Ah, I am indomitable.
Yeah,
Indomitable.
Dominable.
you know that's bad karma. That axe is going to split his head.
Why? How come I did a will save? You did a will save for me?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you used the wrong guy.
Well, you rolled 14 anyway.
I know.
That's enough. Actually,
Maybe you may not have a bonus.
no. You know what? I don't think he does. Let me check his wisdom. Nope, he's actually got -1, so he rolled 13. So you did hit him.
3 damage and Disadvantage.
And he's got disadvantage, so I don't know how to mark that. So just make
He has to roll twice and takes a lower.
No, I know. I just don't know how to make it. So we'll just have to remember his disadvantage. I should have a marker for it to say this guy's disadvantage. Anyway.
Yeah,
He's
but
not looking good shape, though. So Lanthim's up. Don't bother casting spells. This guy's immune.
Nice.
No, he's not.
Lanthim squeezes between the rump of the oxen and the wagon.
Hey, boy, does it smell here. I have a fart track on my shirt.
Bam! Crushes the thing's face in. Fuck you and your magic immunity, he yells as he smashes his face. No one defies mystery. Anything else?
You can continue moving if you want.
yes, yeah, actually, that's true. You can do that. You can split your moves in this, in
Three,
this
you can
system.
move 3 more if you want. Okay. Can you guys still hear me, or is
Yep.
Ken just not answering?
Ken's not answering.
Okay.
It's Kenny.
One,
All right. Are you still jigging around there? Are you done?
done.
Okay. This goblin here starts to peel away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's going for reinforcements.
6. As he runs away, you can hear him. Panicked. Balasar, prone on the ground.
Tax.
Spend half Rantax, sorry. You can spend half your move getting up, and then you have the rest of your move if you want to move. Dean?
Yep. I'm just trying to. I don't see.
Hey, just technically, don't be angry at me for bringing you down. Kenny just abandoned you, and he couldn't fucking hit the guy that was.
Yeah,
matched.
but I don't have to move because I can hit him.
Yeah.
No, they're all down. Everybody's down.
No, the
No,
one
Goblin
that ran.
3.
The one that ran. Stuck.
Goblin
Oh,
3.
okay.
Well, I'm gonna firebolt him.
Yeah, you're gonna get up though, because you're at a disadvantage if you don't. So.
Yeah, so I stand up, which is my move action, right? I'm sorry, I don't sure.
Yeah.
What's the range on your firebolt?
120 feet.
There's no medium range or short range.
No,
No.
it's 120 feet. It's a
magic.
D20 plus 7.
So he does
Uh,
have a bit of cover, so you're at -2 because there's this hill between you and him.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Goblin 3, no?
No, he's dead.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the death zone on
The other guy is off here
Off the map.
it.
somewhere.
Okay,
He's right
so
here,
it's,
actually.
I'm gonna just
Oh,
roll the
you guys
D20.
can't see him. Yeah, sorry, shit. I realized that. Let me fix that. Duh.
Alright, so I roll a 17
Plus 7.
plus 7 is 24.
I think it's on
Minus
range 120, really? -2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a hit.
22.
So, what's the damage?
It is a 1d10, so.
Oh man, I think the guy's
Holy
toast.
shit.
Ten.
Yeah, that's dead.
So I turn to the Dragonborn. I may be weak, but I'm a little bit powerful.
Yeah, I guess
It's most impressive. Now we just have to get you a shield.
That's true. You can use a shield.
All right, so 4 dead goblins. Nobody left the question.
Well, he could make that non-lethal damage if he wants.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. You can always do it at the end.
But it has to be a melee attack in 5e.
Or does it?
Yeah, bitch. You can't fucking knock somebody out with an arrow.
Uh-huh.
So,
All right, so you're all standing around. Two of you guys are bleeding heavily.
As you can see from the actions of the last goblin, goblins as a race are normally cowards and only attack in superior numbers.
I'll cast my healing spell on myself.
we each have a potion, so I guess you can chug those. I don't really have.
Or I can take it later if I need to.
So you're gonna cast heal on yourself, Lance?
Yeah, which is a D.
It's a D8
It's-
plus your.
No, it's a D4 plus my.
Oh, that's healing word.
Yeah.
You don't have cure wounds?
No, I'm gonna drop it. Take Bane.
I guess I'll walk up to the horses and have a look. Actually, is anybody? I have healing lay on hands, which doesn't do much. It's like
I'm
I can
gonna-
do an,
Cast Cure Wounds on Rantax.
I'm back to full.
Really, with the 1, you got back to full?
Well, yeah, it's +5 +2.
Wow.
So D8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Which should-
Yes.
So what's the difference between plus HP heal and plus HP hit die?
On a short rest, which is an hour, so it's different in this one. So if you decide to rest an hour, you can spend one of your hit die to heal yourself. So it rolls your hit die, and that's how many hit points you gain back. So in your case, if your hit die is like a D6, for example, if you decide you're going to spend your hit die, you only have 1 right now because you're level 1. Every level you go up gives you another hit die. So you're level 2, you have 2. When you're level 3, you have 3. So you decide how many you want to spend on a short rest to heal yourself. So the ways you heal yourself are on a short rest, you spend hit die, which in your case at level 1 is 11. You can drink a potion, you can get cured by somebody, or you basically have to do an extended rest.
Right.
Okay. Do you want to roll for the cure wounds, Ken, for Dean?
So my spellcasting ability modifier is
Search the goblins.
It'll
Is-
be your
is what?
spellcasting ability. What's your spellcasting ability? Charisma or it's wisdom, right? So whatever your wisdom bonus is.
I'll check the horses.
D8 plus 4, I guess.
Yeah, hold on a second, guys. Let me just work out Ken's heal.
Sure.
And then I don't know if your proficiency comes into play.
For what?
First
Healing.
cure wounds. Like your healing word, you got the proficiency bonus. didn't you?
It's cure wounds is 1d8 plus. Yeah, you're no proficiency.
Oh, but yours said proficiency
Oh
bonus?
shoot. Where is it? Thunder wave healing word. Actually, no, I'm not supposed to get it, so I'm down 1 still.
What a cheater. Yeah, so it's plus 4 in your case, Ken, right? Your wisdom's plus 4?
My wisdom's plus 4.
Yeah, so it's D8 plus 4.
So 5 plus 4, 9.
9, so I get 9 hit points back.
Yeah, you're full. From
Ah, cool.
death to full. Bam!
And that's why I didn't heal you right away.
Now, Kenny's inspiration lasts for 10 minutes or an hour?
10 minutes. Or the inspiration. Yeah, a second. 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I'll take it off since the fight's over. Okay, Rantox wanders over to the horses. You see that they...
No, Balazar.
sorry, what did I say? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Balazar.
Keep confusing you guys because Rantax and Ranks is close and you played Ranks before. So the saddlebags of these horses have been looted.
I see.
Nearby, you see there's an empty leather map case, and you notice clearly on one of the saddles is the same Lord's Alliance marking that Sildar Hallwinter had. On
Does the map case look... Well, obviously he was there, Gundred was here as well, so they got ambushed. Is there a
Lovely.
blood trail?
looks as though that is exactly what happened. They may have been ambushed. Now,
I searched
Hey.
the goblins.
I still don't think we should touch the flower till we're sure.
the goblins have
And I did a perception check if I needed to.
they have nothing.
Okay.
They have short bows.
Well, they
And
have short bows,
scimitars.
scimitars, and shitty goblin leather armor.
And even the stuff they looted or what was taken isn't with them.
No, correct.
Okay.
Now, you guys can make a perception check at this point since you're looking around.
Yeah, that means they have a
Actually,
base
make
buff.
Actually, you can do investigation. It's the same fucking roll, I think. Anyway, but whatever you prefer. Okay.
Crappy.
Somebody's over 10. As
No,
long as everybody's over 10.
Perception's better.
Yeah,
you know,
19.
It's not a difficult trail to pick up. So you can definitely tell somebody's at least two bodies have been dragged from here, and it leads off the trail towards the north, basically.
Well, what are we going to do? We're going to continue on? Well, the guy's never going to pay us if we don't rescue him.
Our employer has been.
We're thinking it's him, right?
Well,
Well,
we have two bodies.
Yeah, but I'm pointing to the map case with the sign.
So that was on the humans. The emblem was on the humans'
Well,
gloves.
Maybe.
Sorry, hang on. To
It's-
clarify, the emblem is on the saddle, so you know
Saddles,
that
yeah.
one of these horses belonged to possibly Sildar or some other guy from his order. The map case, you're not sure where. You ever seen the map case before, but it's empty. Whatever was in it got taken.
Okay.
Regular map case, no markings on it or seals or.
There's some dwarven print on it.
And it says,
And what does it say?
You're
I can't
dwarven,
read.
Speak dwarven, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it seems to be the family name of a dwarven family by the name of Rockseeker.
Gunderson, whatever is Rockseeker.
Yeah, so definitely this map case belonged to Gundren. But
So
the
what are we
map
gonna?
is gone.
So what are we gonna do with the caravan? Can't just abandon it.
No.
We can't really
No,
take it with
I don't
us.
think we can. But I think we should investigate. I think we should investigate.
Can we take them with us?
How far are we from
Maybe
our
does
destination?
anybody have scouting abilities? Maybe someone could just take a quick look ahead and see how far the trail goes.
And my ranger's not here.
How far are we from Frontier Town?
You are. So you've turned off of. You're about a half a day off of the high road.
Mhm.
So you figure probably another day's journey gets you to Phandelver.
Another day.
Day and a half,
The
basically.
direction they went does it look like it's a passable area with the carts?
Well, it goes into the thicket, so you could probably get the wagons a certain distance in, but you don't think you'll be able to take them the whole way.
Yeah, but we can hide the wagons in the thicket.
Well, actually, that's not true.
I was gonna say we can hide. I was thinking
You
we
could
can
pull
we
the
can
wagons along if you want. It'll make a lot of noise, so I have no problems with you deciding it'll be slower and make a lot.
No,
of
but we can gather up some of these trees and thickets and bushes and cover them up or try our best to hide them, and then go investigate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could.
Yes.
I can't. You could also leave them in the road and hope nobody comes along and takes it. These are all options, or you could burn them down.
Well, we could just move them over around here, hiding them, hobble the oxen.
Hobble? Whack! Whack!
Cuts the legs off. Well, that's not what you meant.
Oh, okay.
Leave them with food and water, and then go search for Gundred.
You give them open a cask of beer. So here you go, Hawkson. Yeah, have a good.
All right, so you
No,
want to
I would
take
say
it as far into the
take a
thicket
quick
as you can?
let's take a quick assessment. Look to see if there's a place close by we can hide them. Cut down some branches and that, and do our best to bury them.
Bear?
Bury the
cover-
ox.
One guy's hacking legs off the ox, and the other one wants to bury him.
He's digging holes.
Hide the evidence, guys.
Yeah, so we try and hide them as best we can.
Okay.
In bushes and thickets and.
All right, who's got the highest stealth? Let's use a stealth check for that.
I am disadvantaged to stealth.
Okay, so you pull the wagons into the thicket along the trail as much as you can, and I think Rantax probably has the best stealth, unless I'm mistaken.
Well, it's
is it?
Dex.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be survival?
Survival's more staying alive in the
Yeah.
woods.
Knowing where to find food and such.
Jesus.
What the fuck was this?
Don't worry, they won't see the flares we left the lights on for the oxen to see at night.
You're actually a better stealth roll than Dean. You have +3.
Well, let's be honest. It's going to be hard to hide oxen, right? So
Yeah, so you do your best, basically. So you're not entirely sure that you mucked up the trail enough that nobody's going to notice somebody drove wagons off, but you figure it's probably the best you can do at this point without gaining a level and trying again.
Right.
We we can put the oxen behind one of these trees here, and they can hide.
They're not goblins.
But he's using it as his action, not as bonus.
In bitterness.
Oh, okay. we've
Anyways,
hidden the
we
oxen.
follow the trail.
Does anybody? Obviously, it's an obvious trail since all of us can see it. Are we
Yes.
trying to do this stealthily? Because if we are, I'm the wrong guy.
So I need to know marching order and how you're proceeding up the trail to follow the goblins.
Reverse of the caravan.
So Lance in front?
I'll be up front. But the thing is,
All
I'm not the stealth guy though.
Palazar takes the lead without stealth. Shink, 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 shink. How are you proceeding up this trail? You just going as fast as you can, or?
Well, we're
quietly.
following a trail, right?
Yep. Well, you're
So-
following through the thicket where the obvious trail these goblins have left, dragging two bodies behind them,
Goblins.
or whatever it is. They don't even know if they're goblins. It could be something else.
It's a goblin war, and there's
Because you didn't
probably
take
quite a
any
lot of them.
fucking prisoners, so you can't ask anybody anything.
I can't speak Goblin anyway, so.
Okay, so is Balasar in front, or is anybody changing that?
I'm with him.
All right. So that you go.
So I'm in the rear. I'm taking up the rear. What if they attack from behind?
You taking in the rear? Sorry.
Stop
So-
fantasizing. What if they attack from behind?
You
Okay.
guard this.
So are you trying to do stealthy, or what I'm trying to get is it's kind of a single lane, so because it's narrow.
Oh, is it single lane?
Yeah,
okay,
so you
I'll
gotta
be
decide-
behind.
Okay, dude. If you want stealthy, I'm the wrong guy in the front.
No,
None of us are stealthy.
no. None of us
Okay.
are
Let's
stealth.
first of all, we're not good at hiding the ox, and the shipment's probably fucking gone. We're not good at stealth. Anybody's gonna hear us coming. It's an opening, beginning adventure. So
All right,
Here's what you are good at: pessimism.
So we
Good
go
at
on
Persuasion and intimidation.
with some mage type grumbling in the back.
okay. So I'm moving.
Hang on.
I'm chugging along. Don't make
Okay.
friends with salad. Don't make friends with salad.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
So Balasar in front, who is not a stealthy type. He's also not a perception type. So he steps into a
oh my
snare.
god, I stepped over some goblins.
I'm just rolling that because I needed to know what your passive was. So after about 15 minutes heading into this trail, he stumbles into a snare.
Okay.
So you're in the lead.
Does he go flying upside down, hanging?
Otherwise, yeah.
I start laughing.
Make a wisdom check. Sorry, a DC 12.
Dex
yeah,
check.
wisdom.
Wouldn't be Dex.
A DC
No,
12
no,
dex
no.
check?
Wisdom.
Otherwise, the character must.
Okay.
Oh, otherwise. Fails to notice the trap. He
16.
triggers on a DC 12 saving throw. Sorry, it's a Dex saving throw. Yes, you're right, Lance. Sorry,
Oh, it's a dex. Okay.
Yeah. So hit the save, not the
Well,
Dex
no.
check.
You should
Save.
take the first one, but anyway.
Oh no, it's a save.
Yeah.
You said the save. Okay.
Wow.
Rolling like a beast.
Natural 20.
Okay. So you don't see the snare, but you manage to
Avoid it.
avoid it with your save, pulling yourself up quickly before it pulls whatever up into the air. Kind of dangles 10 feet
Traps
up
your
in the air.
leg and then snaps against your weight.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And I look at it and I say, there is the traps here.
So now, how do you wish to proceed from here?
Slowly.
With the 11 perception guy in front? Got it.
I'll go in front.
All right, what's your passive?
Oh, what's your passive?
My passive what?
Perception.
Perception.
So
Passive
it'll be
perception.
whatever your wisdom skill plus is plus 10. So as if you rolled a 10.
16.
Okay.
All right, you got the best.
And what kind of armor are you wearing anyway, Ken? What's your AC?
16?
Chainmail?
No, it's a
Studded leather? Leather? Chain-
scale.
Lance, what's your passive perception?
Minus 14.
I heard minus 14.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes.
Miss 14.
Mine is 14.
I know, I got it. Rantax is what, Dean?
And a
My
shield.
perception? My passive? What are you
Yeah,
sorry,
just-
What's
So
your-
you are. Let's just hit Balasar. You just click your perception check and you figure it out from there. So you're at plus 2.
Mine's 11.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, how did you calculate that? It's 12?
Well, it's 10 plus whatever your bonus is. So when you make a perception check, it's adding 2, so your bonus is 2. So it's 12, basically. 10 plus
Okay.
2. All right. So this time you proceed forward, and another half hour from there, this time, with his massively high perception, Elanthum stops the whole group, walks around this area, and points out there is a pit trap here, 6 feet wide, 10 feet deep, and he manages to avoid it with his massive perception. How do you wish to continue now?
Wow, these guys are pretty organized and skillful here, eh?
Do not want
So
to
not-
be followed.
There's still drag marks?
Yep.
Dragging them over this thing.
They're not like consistent drag marks, but you see telltale signs here and there down the trail. Snap branches.
Well, continue. Still going on.
These guys were smart. They warned us there'd be trouble on the
Cautiously.
road.
So it's Lantham, Balasar,
If you want, I'll go in the back.
Pax, and Rantax.
I'll watch his back.
Oh, so you want Rantax in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, and no, there's no attempt at stealth here. You guys are just moving along.
And I
Moving
will
just
cautiously.
I will be watching the back.
We're doing our best at being stealthish.
All right. Well, we do. Then that's going to require a stealth check. So everybody's going to make a stealth check, please.
Okay, you want me to do a stealth check? All right. What is a stealth anyway? We actually have stealth.
Yeah. Just click your token and click stealth.
Oh, I'm at disadvantage, so I have to roll again.
No, you rolled 3.
Yeah, but I take the lower one.
You're pretty sure Balasar's not pulling anything off. Well.
I'm just looking for traps.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
walk-
can use your passive for that.
and walking.
Active. Okay, so we're gonna move to a new map now.
Oh no, not the dreaded cave.
What cave? You fucking cheap.
There's always a cave in these things.
But that's not the name of it. The next map is named Happy Fun Place.
No, that's
Happy
what it's
fun.
called. Magma Hide It.
And pooping rainbows. And unicorns.
All right.
Which could
Unicorns
actually
are-
happen. There could be unicorns.
Never know. Dean, that's one of the things that can happen with mild magic. A unicorn can appear.
Cool. How do I use it again?
For you, right until you cast, whenever you cast a first level spell or higher, there is an odds of wild magic happening.
Okay. So I just
If-
hit the wild magic button.
If,
when I do it?
however, if you use the forces of chaos thing to give yourself advantage, there's also a chance of it happening.
All right.
So those are some of the good things. Some of the bad things are very terrible, like you cast fireball on yourself, third level fireball spell on yourself, centered on yourself.
Whoa. That would certainly kill me.
that
Well, that's not so
would probably
bad.
kill your whole party. Actually,
Well, depending where they're standing.
you can also turn yourself into a sheep.
That would be.
All right. So while you
Hey.
guys are loading this map, I'm going to go get a glass of water. I'll be right back.
That would be
Don't move
entertainment.
your
for me.
tokens.
Okay. Oh, too late.
Cool. Bathroom break.
I'm gonna grab a cookie.
They're gonna make it.